Missouri. You guys ready for the last 3 professional fights of the night? That's weak. Are you ready? Please welcome in his way to the NFA King, Sam Paneitz.
Sam Paneitz making his way in here, and the name Night because he's gotten a couple little explosive knockouts early on in his AMMY career. 5'4". He had a hard time finding an AMMY opponent. He's had some time off. They wanted to find one more AMMY fight just as a tune-up. Couldn't find him one, so they just decided to turn him pro.
I don't think he needs an amateur fight. This kid is flat out amazing. So he's been flown all around the world to compete at an amateur level. Do you know what kind of money has to be going into you to be supporting you as an amateur like that? This kid was, I think, 13-1 as an amateur, but at his last, let's just say 7 or 8 fights, are top-level opponents, and he just walks through everyone.
His last fight was in August of 2019. He took some time off to finish school. He was in college. He was wrestling in college, too, so that kind of shows you the capability he has in his grappling game. But he's also got real explosive power in his hands.
Well, so in that time off, I did notice he got really, really big. He really likes lifting weights. Obviously, genetically, he's gifted. Him and I look almost the exact same, except for I'm 6'2", not 5'2". But he got real big, and now he got down, which tells me he got really, really strong. And you don't see guys that are this big with his cardio and everything at 125, so I'm excited for this. Sam definitely has that it factor. He needs to give me my shorts back, though.
I believe they told me he put on about 30 pounds today, 30, 35 range.
And he did that unintentionally.
And now his opponent making his way to the red corner, Keaneo Moyer.
Keaneo Moyer a little bit taller than Sam, but both these guys are right at the 125-pound weight division. The word on the street on Keaneo is he is a scrappy, sort of an awkward kind of a guy.
That was apparent at the weigh-ins when he acted like he was shooting a double leg in the face-off. He's 1-1. He's coming out of Equip Academy from Portland, Oregon. He last fought in December, so his layoff hasn't been as long as Sam's. But at the 1-1, he doesn't quite have the pedigree Sam does coming into this. But he's supposed to be scrappy. Says he wants to keep the distance with long strikes and uppercuts. Use angles and movement and do not engage in any grappling, which is basically what you want to do against a high-level wrestler anyway.
Yeah. So the thing is, when you know as well as anyone, when you fight someone who's very awkward and weird, it takes a little bit to adjust. And the thing with this fight now, you've got 5-minute rounds. These rounds are longer. 3 5-minute rounds is a long time compared to 3-minute rounds. So I look for Sam to, if he has a bit of a problem, he will adjust on the fly and come through with a game plan, because Keaneo's coming to make it weird and make it a fight. Sam's looking to just make it a dominant performance.
Yeah, Sam just wants to get a hold of him, put his hands on it, but don't downplay Sam's ability to fake a shot low and come up and throw something heavy.
Well, Sam clearly packs the power. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the NFA 6 feature fight of the night. And it's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the NFA Professional Flyweight Division. Brought to you tonight by CBI Streetcars. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5'4", weighing in 125 pounds tonight. He is making his professional debut. Representing the Wolves Den and fighting out of Wentzville, Missouri, here is Sam Paneitz. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a Wolf Bassett take-name style fighter standing 5'6", weighing in 124.5 pounds. He owns a professional record, 1 win, 1 defeat. Representing Equip Academy in Gonzalez Boxing, fighting out of Portland, Oregon, here is the King, Keaneo Young Guns Moyer. The referee in charge of the action, Tim Francis.
Never seen a fighter hold his own banner.
The big thing here is Sam Paneitz did not intimidate Keaneo at all. This will be a fun fight. I'm anxious. I'm a fan right now.
Welcome to the pro ranks, Sam Paneitz. Ooh,
Woo!
right out the gate.
Big head kick right out the gates. Ooh, big right hand by Sam. This is not where Keaneo wanted to go with this. Big knee to the body right there. I like that work. Oh!
Rolls through. Good defense by Sam.
Well, I feel like Sam gave him that throw just to roll out of it. Now Sam can throw knees to the head, elbows to the head. Woo!
Oh, nice little foot sweep.
Wow. Sam says no, sir. Guillotine on Sam Paneitz right here. Now here's the deal. That is tight.
Yep. He's put his hand over his shoulder here.
That is tight. Wow. Sam tapped out.
Wow.
No. Wow. Jordan, I am speechless right now. I am absolutely speechless. First round submission over Sam Paneitz. Wow. Great job, Keaneo, right there.
Yeah, he had that deep in. Sam tried to put him up against the cage to take some pressure off of him, off of his neck, and he just couldn't get the hand over the back in time.
No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't. I think he was a bit overwhelmed with the pressure, so Sam was adjusting as we were talking about. But then Keaneo found an opening and took it.
Yeah.
And the problem, Sam, was he didn't do the correct defense. He didn't throw the arm over. He didn't hand fight. He almost just tried to like neck flex out of it. You know what I mean? Wow.
That's the thing about this game, man. All it takes is one moment, and it's unforgiving.
Wow, great job out of Keaneo right there. Keaneo Moyer coming into Sam's hometown and showing him, I do not care that you have all this hype.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Tim Francis called to stop the fight in just 55 seconds of the very first round, declaring a winner by tap out. In the guillotine choke, the king, Keaneo Moyer.
Comes to
Again.
town and shocks everybody.
It shocked me. I'm still a fan of Sam Paneitz.
You know, we've had these ones in our pro careers. Me and you both, but we're like,
Keaneo Moyer, proving your professional record on 2-1. Congratulations once again. Anything you'd like to say out here tonight?
First and foremost, I want to go thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to be here. All glory to God. Secondly, give a shout out to my coaches, Jordan Gonzalez, Ishmael White, Brett Bourne, former National Wrestling College champion, helped me get ready for this fight. I know how tough Sam was. He's a fucking savage. 13-1 as an amateur. I lost my last fight by letting go of the guillotine. I knew if I have that guillotine, I will not let go. I will not make the same mistakes. I am the best flyweight fighter in the motherfucking world, and I'm coming to prove it.
Well, congratulations, man.
I want to give a shout out to PDX fighters. You guys are every Portland, Oregon. Please stop my PDX fighters. You guys can get the best burgers for fighters in your whole entire life. Secondly, I want to give a shout out to my team. Everybody that helped me get ready, Equipment Academy, Gonzalez Boxing, Disney Planet Portland. I'm a fucking savage because you guys.